Welcome back, guys. My name's Apion. In today's video we're going to be doing a mini review and looking at one of, in my opinion, the best assault rifles in the division, and that is the military P416, I believe it is, if I got that name right. So this is it on screen, inspecting, no weapon skin or anything like that applied, so very standard and basic looking. This gun was a lot of fun to use and very, very reliable. So let's take a look at its actual stats. Now, the damage will change from gun to gun when you're buying them, but the rate of fire and mag are standard there. They will stay the same unless you add different things to increase those for attachments, but there's no attachments on this one we're looking at here. It is just the basic version, so you can get a feel for those stats. Now, with that being said, I really had a lot of fun with this gun. I wish I could have picked one up with a slightly higher damage, but that wasn't an issue. The rate of fire was good and the accuracy on it was just brilliant. So what we're going to do here is just shoot at a wall about mid-range and see how the bullets spread. Step back a bit there, and as you can see, that's quite tight spread. If I was aiming that at someone's chest, head area, the majority of those bullets are going to hit, and that is what actually happened while using this gun in the dark zone against enemies. So let's start off with PvE and how the gun handles against the enemy NPCs. Now, this isn't where the gun shines for me most. I feel it shines more in a PvP kind of way, but it is more than good enough for PvE. You're not going to struggle with it. You're going to be able to take out yellow bar enemies with one clip and not having to reload the weapon until they are dead. So it is a decent weapon, and it is more than capable of handling any NPC you might come across. Now for PvP in the dark zone, where this weapon, in my opinion, shines the most and just is the most useful. Now, although the Liberator is a high-end version of this gun, I definitely felt a lot more comfortable using this gun. Maybe that slight less rate of fire helped me to keep it under control more, but I just felt very accurate with this weapon. Felt it was dangerous at close range and at mid-range, very dangerous as well with good accuracy. I used it a lot in a combination with an MP7, just so if I needed to reload, I could quickly switch weapon rather than reloading, which I do recommend as a useful tactic. But with this weapon, its reload speed isn't that bad at all, really. That's not something you have to do. And I'm not coming at this from an angle of sort of having it scripted. I'm coming at an angle of my thoughts on the weapon and how it performed. And it performed for me probably the best out of any other weapon I picked up in the beta this weekend. It was a gun that, on first look at the stats, I thought, okay, it's an average gun, there's not going to be a lot of use come from it. But the combination of the stats on it, the damage, the stability, the accuracy, it just worked out really well, especially at those medium ranges. You could really catch someone running away, and if you had someone at close range, because of the accuracy, a lot of your shots were hitting on target, a very high amount, and it was very easy to drop your enemy and get them down. So this is definitely a weapon that I'm going to be trying to get later on in the game. I would say when in the closer ranges, just to combat someone who maybe has a submachine gun. If I can get a version of this with extra damage or extra critical chance as one of the perks and roll it for that, that's something I'm going to do. But as you can see, it doesn't even take a clip. With extended mag, we have bullets left over when we unfortunately turn rogue here. The guy in front is already shooting at us, and we only lost just over a third health before putting a guy with full health down. So it is a very good weapon indeed, in my opinion. And even when people hit a heal to try and get away, you can keep those bullets on targets and knock them down straight away. So that's going to bring us to the end of this mini review. This is definitely a weapon I would recommend highly to anyone getting the full game and heading into the dark zone. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like rating. They are always appreciated. If you'd like to see more division videos, things like that, don't forget to subscribe, comment below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.